listen, rude boy. Whatever you say, Man United are always bigger than Chelsea, bro. Your team are some little boys down in West London.
But what are you on about, man? You still haven't won a cup in like 4 years, so you can't say that.
But who beat you in the Champions League in Moscow 2008? Which captain missed the penalty to start crying like a baby? Oh right. Hold on. Let's compare the history in it. Let's compare the history. See, Chelsea are dead team, bro. Manu's coming back this season in the Champions League.
Yo, fam, hold on a sec.
You're lucky that phone call saved you, fam.
Hello.
Lucky.
Hey, yeah. Alright, cool.
Who's that, fam? Who's calling you, bro? Telling me of your boy, fam.
Fam, my ex. My annoying ex.
Bruh. What, you're still talking to her after how long?
2 months, man. 2 months.
2 months. You thought a nigga would have moved on, but clearly not. Hello, YouTubers. It's your boy Yowers. Mokanyo's live in the flesh. I hope you enjoyed our first video. Now, this is part 2 of Everyday Entertainment. So I'm going to be talking about why would you still keep in contact with your ex. After you just witnessed that Mokanyo just got a phone call from his ex-girlfriend, innit? And I'm just curious, why is he still speaking to her? Like, for me, when I cut you off, innit? I cut you off. There's no coming back. So great, all Mokanyos, all knowing in the relationship game. Why are you still chatting to your ex, by the way? Can you tell me the reason why?
Well, fam, it's like this basically now.
Yeah.
My ex, it's just them ones where some exes, they just miss you. Like, they don't probably want to even show it, but they just miss you.
What, are you missing her too? Oh, you got that sweet boy vibe, you missing her too?
Shut up, fam. Nah, none of that, man. I'm just moving on. She was just too like tacky, fam. Every time man will roll out to the club or something, she'd always just check her, man, like spy, like every 5 minutes, just always buzzing.
Snap, fam. What are you saying? So you had no space for yourself? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you could say that, fam. No space.
Oh shit, bro.
It was like Big Brother everywhere I go, fam. I'm being watched.
Massive Big Brother.
20 missed calls per night in the club.
Fucking hell. So what, you be whining on some girl, she come up, what are you doing? Get your cheating back ass back home. And what, cause a fit? What about you? Did you let her to do what she wanted, or were you one of that typical black controlling boyfriends? Stay here or I'll shoot you now.
What do you mean typical? Yo, that's yourself. Like typical black boy. Colour has nothing to do with this. You don't know.
Or were you like what's it called? All quiet and that. Whether she was like the princess, isn't it? Whatever she wanted was. Tell me, man. I want to know it. Because why is she like watching your movements? Well, you should. If that's the case, yes, you should be watching her movements as well. It takes two to tango, as they say.
Okay, well let me shed some light on that. You see, me and my ex, when we were like an act together, I mean, it was a thing of where I wasn't them kind of controlling boyfriends. We were just cool with each other.
Yeah.
Had laughs, had good days, bad days, but nothing too deep.
Oh,
but I was like them manipulating, controlling boyfriends who would push my girlfriend away. But funny thing is, it was just in reverse. Every time I got upset, she would just proper buzz my hotline, and she just, I don't know. I feel
like you're still with her, but you're not with her.
I felt a bit paranoid at times that she's just watching, man, Big Brother, fam.
Do you know why? I think what will make a girl text her ex after a relationship? Probably insecure, probably feeling alone, or
trust issues.
No, I think it's like when they've got no one, they want to feel like they have someone in it. But fuck you, it's finished, it's moved on. Like, why are you texting him? Is he some sort of side thing? Like, no, like there's no side things here, but this is real life. Like, what just happened to you now? Obviously, I've had that experience before, innit?
Yeah.
Like, there was this girl way back. Like, she was white, by the way. I'm not racist or anything, like. And she emailed me, innit? And I was like, hey, what's up? Then she thinks I'm stupid. She goes, oh, I was sending the email to someone, innit? But your name, because I'm Yowers, innit? And apparently she was meant to send it to the person beginning with Y, so he came out to me. which I obviously know is a big fat lie. She wants to say hi, but obviously she want to look desperate, so she try to make up a lie. I don't know why girls do that, but that's just annoying. But that's just girls being girls. What my boy just did, innit? I want to let that get to that stage. For me, once it's done, no matter how it ended anyway, that's why it's called X. She's your ex for a reason. So once it's finished, bro. Like, there's no coming back.
But I want to kind of challenge you on that topic, yeah? Don't you think people change? I mean, despite how she was in the past, you never know. Sometime later in life, you know, she might change. And everyone changes at some point for good or for bad. But bear in mind, it's not too late for good. I'm trying to sound moist when I say, like, yeah, maybe she's a bit too touchy and just has a bit of, doesn't leave man have his space.
So you're saying she can change for the good. So what if your current girlfriend was good and your ex-girlfriend has changed for the good? Would you leave your current girlfriend to go back to your ex-girlfriend?
Nah, but
girls, be aware. Be aware of this guy. Be aware.
Oh, shut man. Don't listen to this guy, man. But anyways, yeah.
Carry on. But that's what you just said, innit? She can change. I'm saying, would you leave her, go back to ex-girlfriend?
Okay,
she's changed.
Okay, to answer your question, yeah. Hold on a second. But
I'm just putting it out there.
But in a relationship, your ex could change, right? And just because she's changed doesn't mean you got the golden raffle ticket to go leave a relationship for your ex. No way. I'm just saying that she could just change and she can just respect you with a new relationship that you're in, and you can be cool. It could happen.
For me, whether she changes or she doesn't change, there's no going back. That's a complete no-no. Absolutely no-no. So what, Victor? What? So tell me how many girls have you been with? Like, was the girl that's called you now? Was she Latino? Was she black? Was she white? What's her background?
Latino, fam.
Ooh, snap.
Puerto Rican.
I heard the girls that are paying, but obviously, man.
Good times.
I guess you didn't try enough to make it work, innit? But hey, man, that's you. If you want to go back to that God-given Latino body, innit? That's you, innit? I can't say much, innit? But yeah, man, texting your ex or picking up, responding to a phone call it's another way for it to lead for you not to get back together, which I think in the rules of the dating game in the book is wrong. It shouldn't happen. So listen, man, don't listen to this guy's advice. Whatever you do not text your ex. Take care and watch out for more videos. Love. I'm out.
Les.